Shuttle docking complete. Do you copy? Jesus. Can barely see anything.
They say absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. But the way I see it, life is like a building site. You dig deep, build high, and use your head. But sometimes you still gotta get your hands dirty. That's why natural-born builders play Constructor, the unrivaled strategy game by System 3. I want to build a better world, one where tenants and workers can live together in perfect harmony. And if that means ruffling a few feathers, neutralizing a few rivals, becoming a millionaire and winning the game, so what? Real builders ain't out to win any popularity contests. Constructor is a virtual town simulator that allows you to play solo or with up to 3 friends. The game's all about land ownership. You play a property tycoon aiming to control the city. Phase 1, lure chumps into the neighborhood, trade up from a lumber mill to a cement plant so you can build housing, then fill the town with workers and tenants to breed children who will grow up to afford more luxurious accommodations, yada yada yada. But if you want to succeed in a real estate game, rule number 1 is keep your tenants happy.
My business is beginning to suffer, and that cannot be allowed to happen.
Rule number 2 is make your opponent stay as stressed out and miserable as possible. Okay, I'll be straight with you. Constructor is not about what you know, it's about who you know. Take, for example, this lovable duo, Psycho. Attacks building sites and saws up fences. A true artist with a chainsaw. And Hippie. He's not just an expert in the art of redirection, he's also a one-man wrecking ball and an instant street party animal. Even the most harmless-looking characters can spell danger for your opponents. Use Mr. Fix-It to bungle their gas pipes, foul up their electronics, and plumb new depths of incompetence. Remember, natural-born builders play dirty. I find my tenants can't abide poltergeists, so whenever they start getting spooked by a phantom, I turn to my cinematic interface and call for reinforcements. Send in the clown. When you're a constructor, you can't please all the people all the time. Of course, I've known my share of law-abiding rivals who play strictly kosher. They suck up to the bank manager for loans and overdrafts, and when the going gets tough, they just create their own police force. But in this richly detailed, high-resolution world, it's much more fulfilling to borrow money from the mob, run protection rackets, and eliminate anyone who stands in your way. Another tactical tip from yours truly, breed to succeed. Keep the hometown spawning, and in no time you'll have your own ready-made population of tenants and law enforcement. So you're gonna want to build properties at every level, from the rabble to the upper crust. But along the way, you'll also want to enjoy the endless variety of gameplay. Build Build your own maps in the new Town Designer. Share your missions, maps, and challenges with your friends online. Learn the ropes thanks to a fully interactive tutorial voiced by none other than yours truly. Well, that one squeezed in nicely. And expand your world with regularly downloadable content and game updates. Natural-born builders love it. They love building a better world. They love building a fortune. They love building stress in their rivals. And should you ever get out-trumped, at least you can always take comfort in having played the most enjoyable strategy game ever devised, thanks to its 3D isometric engine, whatever that means. So go ahead and get digging, my friend. That is, if you think your hard hat is hard enough. Constructor by System 3. Coming soon.
within the realm of Castle Adiot. Renowned for the Blue Dragon faction lay a confused king, his trusted nobles, and a few unsung heroes that may not be so trusting as factions become divided. Rumors of treason echo through these castle walls, and now we are at war amongst ourselves. We must quickly discover friend from foe before nightfall. I find solace in my warded room at night, but fear this may be my last. I used the last of my magic to summon forth a rune spell of protection to guard me this night. I hope it will last. At first light, I found myself still breathing, but discovered those closest to me began to fall without the faintest sound of fading life. I suspect our king is not who he says he is. Those that speak up are at risk to be executed for treason against the realm. I have already seen too many falsely slain by coercions and trickery. I felt that I still had friends, so I tightened my fists, felt the cool rush of fresh air in my lungs, and called out to our king for being the traitor that he is. The tides turned as an accusation suddenly seemed to cause everyone surrounding me to fall into shadows. As I stepped into the light of attention, full of unkept faces as eyes glared and fingers began to point at me. "I am the court wizard, I swear it," I said as my pulse started to race. "No, that is not what others say. Others say I am the Black Rose, their sworn enemy. Whom shall they believe?" Sun sets and I swiftly scribe in my journal my final thoughts to leave behind for the others. That the king is not of our faction, but is a traitor, a member of the Black Rose. My brothers, I fear you may be next. My allies of the Blue Dragon, I need you to trust me that I am an ally of yours, and together we can find the traitor that did this. If only they knew.
Yeah,
I like
I
this.
spread it from behind.